Hello, my name's Bob Lees. This is a follow-up video to what is Retain My Dignity. And so if you haven't watched that video yet, do so now and then watch this video afterwards. So what is Retain My Dignity Artisan? Artisan is a brand just like Retain My Dignity, with the same adult and kids aprons and the same adult napkin, except they're handmade by an artisan and in fabrics of his or her choice. So the artisan branded product is potentially available in a wider variety of fabrics than the official. This section is for those who are interested in becoming an artisan, but more of that later. Firstly, I'm going to show you how to make the products. These are the free patterns provided via the website. You have the adult, and the children's. I'm going to show you how to make the kids' apron. The adult is made in exactly the same way, and the napkins are made out of the kids' apron template. So this is the pattern. The first thing you do, because this was handmade, the first thing you do is ensure it's symmetrical. So fold in half lengthways and ensure that both halves are identical. And if required, just trim it to make sure both sides are the same. Right, now you draw round the template or each of the template shapes using a flat cardboard box. That way you end up with these cardboard shapes. Now from here you can then draw round the template shapes and cut your fabric. That way, what you then end up with are these fabric pieces. Make sure everything's the right way up and ensure that the neckline was cut on the bias. Now, before you cut the neckline here, to make sure it's symmetrical, fold the fabric in the same way as you did previously. And then cut the neckline. That way, it's completely symmetrical. Now, the linen fabric on the official apron, the neckline is gathered. So with the linen fabric, you would cut that neckline slightly wider than you do for the canvas. But if you want to make the linen neckline flat, then that's your privilege. Right, your apron is now cut and ready to sew. Obviously you have two halves of this for the reversible apron. When you've sewn your apron, you add your fastening loop, your button and your fabric label. You press and you have your finished product. That's it. Now you're an artisan. So, now let's talk a little bit more about being an artisan. There's any number of levels to be an artisan, but most importantly, there's no fee, there's no signing up, and there's no commitment. There'll be no emails, there'll be no phone calls. It's purely about what you want out of it. You may simply want a creative outlet, or you may have young children yourself, so you can show your aprons to other mothers, to gift them, or to sell them. You may want to make a handmade apron for a parent, and then your parent can show their friends as potential customers. Or you may feel that you may want to get more seriously involved and make and take samples of your aprons to local day nurseries or care homes. There's tips on how to do this on the Artisan's notice board on the website. Another very important point is that we know that retaining dignity also works on many levels. In other words, as an artisan, it can also restore your self-esteem and your self-respect. I hope you'll get involved, including in the USA. There's free fabric for your first purchase, which you can use if you wish, either for yourself, for your friends, or for your free trial samples. But take the step and become part of the Retain My Dignity story. Thanks for watching, and good luck.